Another day, another W. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Areta. So we're going to be doing something special today. We are going to be checking my previous messages I sent to travel business owners about 2 years ago. The main purpose of this is to see the first stage, the second stage, and the third stage, and several stages. We are still in this stage, don't get me wrong, but things have gotten better. So let's check it out and to see the format in which I was using about 2 years ago to get sales calls, book meeting, and close about 1 or 2 clients. So let's check it out. Before we get into the video, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Areta. I'm an entrepreneur here based in Lagos State, and I was previously in Ibadan, but I moved to Lagos State recently. I run an agency called Born Digital. We scale brands, so we run paid advert for businesses, AI automation. So I've run out for big brands, small brands, middle brands, any brand you could talk about. I've run out with the budget of 1 to 5 million naira. So I'm not a newbie in this game, but I started from somewhere. So I'm actually still a newbie because I've not gone far in terms of financials. So let us go into the details like that. So what we are doing on this channel is just to build a community of entrepreneurs helping each other out in our daily endeavors. So if you would be interested in videos like this, make sure to click on the subscribe button and click on the like button. As you can see, majority of the messages I sent are from Facebook, which is so weird because I've never thought I would even be someone that would use Facebook, but I think that was where my clients are at that period of time. So let's go through the previous charts. So as you can see, if you check it closely, you'll see that everything here is about 2 years ago. So this is one of the clients I guess I closed for a phone call 2 years ago. So I think for this I started with standard hello, and the person replied thinking maybe it was a customer. Then I proceeded to ask a question: are you a travel agency or an agent? Person smiled. You see, the question I asked is more of like an authoritative question. So to them they'll be like, oh, who is this person, what's he trying to do? You see, so as you can see, the person replied with smile, and the person asked and introduced themselves, and they said any question, and I introduced myself. This is what I said: I saw your tour packages on your page. Okay, if you don't mind me asking, how is it going? Great. It has been hectic with people not understanding why a package with hotel should be included. Yes, there are common misconceptions, but you can let them fully know what the tour package entails through a tailored content according to your package. You said it's not easy. They want visa to migrate without paying attention to details. Be honest, do you have a video that explains that before they reach out to you? They read information more than videos. So in this pattern to explain how people just want to read what they want to read. So the next question: how much do you charge? Price varies. And always remember, if you're trying to sell more of like an advertising services, it is not always a one-time thing. It is more of like a retainership thing where they'll retain you for months. They'll be paying you retainership and you keep running the advert. So they'll pay you for the ad cost and retainership. So if you see, I always try to dodge this question on a reach out when they start asking how much does our service cost. So I said we could set a meeting tomorrow morning like 10 a.m. so we should discuss it. How? When are you less busy? So they gave me a date. I called them. I really don't specifically remember who this client is or what I discussed on the phone, but as you can see, it's our conversation. I saw them on the call. What a regular business owner or an entrepreneur would do is that we'll just copy and paste his offer and you get left on red. But what I did here was that I tried to engage the person and try to find out what their problem is. So when I find out what their problem is that, and I give them a solution, then we book the call. You see, it's simple as that. So let's go to the next one. So I feel like this is my standard script. Hello, my name is Nelson, and try to see if they can handle 5 to 10 applications this week. And majority of the time is that they always say yes they can, and they will tell them how they could do that and how I could help them do that. Which process, bro? I can't really get you, please. So you see, the thing is that for this, I think I was closing calls like at the end of the day. I try to sell my service. Let me explain. Use social media content creation and ads to get more clients for your agency. So you are paying for run ad. So acquire this. I don't even know what I was saying. The grammatical error in this one was just so terrible. So when would you be available? I should give you the blueprints I use for other agencies. This is a power play. I made sure they believe I've been doing it for other agencies, so they're the one losing out if they don't do this also. So at the end of the day, as you can see, for the first 2 conversations I've showed you guys, I booked the meeting. Why? Because I was trying to listen to their problem. I don't just jump and try to sell them on my service. I listen to their problem, I listen to their queries, and I provide a solution we could help them do, we could give to them, you see. And so they'll be interested more in the conversation than you just trying to like through your service. Number one, always try to understand your prospect problem. Number two, always use a power play. So in the middle of your conversation, always mention that I can give you like a blueprint I use for other agencies. So it shows them that you've been doing this before. This is not your first time doing this for businesses, and they'll be far interested in what you're talking about than you just spamming their inbox with, oh, I can help you get this and this and this. No. As you can see, if you have a working script and a working copy, it's always going to work. This is the previous copy we saw in the previous conversation, and it booked the client. As you can see the person's number down there, it booked the client ASAP. At the same time, don't forget that few of those conversations will actually go terribly wrong, in which your side would do a completely different thing. On their side, they could do something just messing everything up. So this one I'm about to show you is an example of the one I actually made a ridiculous mistake. And funny enough, I think they're a very big, tall complaint, but I did something just out of ignorance. So let's check it out. As you can see, I used the classic script. Hello, are you a travel agency or a travel agency? Don't forget, the reason why I also ask, are you a travel agency or an agency, is that I know fully well that a travel agency, but if I had travel agency or agent, since they would like to prove me wrong that, oh, they are big, they're a travel agency. My classic approach, I introduce myself with the same offer. Can you handle 5 to 10 applications with the offer you posted? And I said we're in the same group, and so just trying to introduce myself, just trying to get under their skin. I was like, would they have like 25 minutes? Do they have time for a brief conversation? So they said, which one is that? Which of the top package am I talking about? And me now saying, which one is what, sir? Didn't I just mention me helping them get 5 to 10 more applications on their products that they posted? So I feel like the reason for this mistake is that I was doing more of copy and paste because I found that the good sales copy. But before you do copy and paste, always make sure that the copy you want to use works, and always do like a brief detailed introduction in the beginning of that DM you want to send, so it's not going to look fake. So at the end of the day, this is one of the downsides of you doing like copy and paste, because you will not really know much about the business you're talking to, and if they ask you a question, it's going to be like, what are you talking about, sir? And that's an example of what I showed you just now. And there are several conversations like that. And to be frank, I never expected me doing like this well. About 2 years ago, I thought I would just be doing sending ridiculous DMs like a kid, but with the grace of God, I think I was just a born entrepreneur. So the lessons I would like everyone to learn from this video is that, number one, always find which sales copy actually works. Try multiple ones, you'll see the one people respond to the most, then you use that copy, and always personalize it so it's not going to sound robotic, because I made a mistake here. And number two, always add authoritative tone. Don't come as needy so they will not just leave you on red. Always add the authoritative tone, like the one I always do. The blueprint I've used for several agencies before, so they will believe that I've done it before. I'm not a newbie in this game, and they will respect me, and I will respect them also, you know. And number three, always add urgency. Like I used to say, make sure to like close them as soon as possible, because at the end of the day, I always say, oh, are you down for a 25-minute phone call? And they say yes, and they drop their number. Majority of the time, you guys will be asking, okay, what time will they be available? But me, I'll push the time, I'll push the date, and if they say no, the best thing they could do is reschedule. But if I'm asking them what date would they be available, then they'll be like, oh, they will let me know. And that goes completely wrong. Give a client, say, I'll get back to you, or I'll let you know. Just forget about that client. And always, if a client have not paid, it's not a client, it's still a prospect. If you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe. Thank you very much. Always remember, day one or one day. See you in the next video.